Hello everyone and welcome back to Green Planet Kids. I hope you're all well and that you are having a lovely week. I've got something really fun for you guys today that's a great outdoorsy activity. So get your wellies on and join me outside. We're going to be making these super cute little stone animals. Now all you need to do for this activity is get some stones. You can either get them from the gravel outside your house like I did, or from the beach, or even just from your walks around outside, and simply paint them and turn them into these cute little animals. But before we get creating, let's find out what we're going to need for today's activity. It's a Sharpie and a paintbrush and a collection of circular dry stones. I found these on my gravel drive. The stones that I've got are really cute and small, but you can use whatever size of stone you like. The only thing that I would recommend is making sure that they're as circular as they can be, just so that it's a bit easier to paint on. So now that we have our stones, we can get creating our animals. Today I'm going to create a little family of bugs, but again, it's totally up to you, whatever animals you decide to make. Now, as you all know, I can get a little bit messy, and I'm sure you guys are the same. So today, I've chosen to come outside to do my painting so that I don't splatter it all up the walls. So let's start with stone number 1. Now, I'm going to turn this one into a ladybird, and I'm sure you can all remember what a ladybird looks like. Red wings, black spots. That's right. So we are going to start with that and get painting. So when drawing my ladybird and the rest of my bug animals, I'm going to use a Sharpie and my paint. So as you can see here with the start of my ladybird, I've drawn a little line here. Now this is going to be the head of the ladybird and this is going to be the body. So let's start with the body, shall we? I'm going to get my red paint and just simply paint a nice layer of the red paint over. It's amazing how bright the paints show up on the stones, even with just one layer. And I'm just going to paint the underneath of the stone red as well. There we go. So, ladybird's body is done. I'm going to use my Sharpie to do this, and I'm going to paint the whole of its head black. So as you can see, I've just done the outline to the head, but of course we can't forget the little ladybird's eyes. So I'm going to draw 2 circles in the middle of its head, and this is where the eyes are going to go. Starting to look so cute already. And then I'm just going to colour the rest of the ladybird's head in like this. And whilst we've been drawing on our little head and face for our ladybird, the paint should have dried. So now we can get drawing all the details onto our ladybird. So I'm going to start by drawing a line down the middle of my ladybird, just like that. Now this is going to be the separation for the wings. So draw a nice thick line down the middle like this, and then I'm going to draw the wings going out to the side just like this. There we go. So a line down the middle and then the wings either side. And now it's time to draw our dots on our ladybird's wings, and as you remember, this is what makes a ladybird so special and so beautiful. So you can do as many dots as you like. I'm probably gonna do 5 on each side. There we go, so that's one side of the dots, and then the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we go. That is almost our ladybird finished. All I'm going to do now is just get a little bit of white paint and pop that in the space where the eyes are. So I got my white paint and I just did 2 little white dots on the eyes, just so it makes it really stand out on our ladybird. So she's done now, so we can put her to the side and start on our next stone. So our next stone is going to be Mr. Bee. Now I have done exactly the same that I did for the ladybird on my bee. So I did the black Sharpie line so that I can see his head and his body, and then I've painted his body just a really nice yellow colour and left it to dry for a little bit. So once the yellow is dry on our bee, we can get drawing our stripes. Again, I'm going to do this with a Sharpie. So I'm going to start by drawing the wings. So for this one, I'm just going to do a really simple line down the centre, just like that. And then we can just simply draw the stripes on. It makes it so much easier doing this with Sharpie, I find. So there's one stripe. There's another. All our little stripes on our bee. I'm just going to neaten these up now with my Sharpie. Look how cute he looks. Now all we need to do is draw the head, just like we did for the ladybird. So I'm going to colour the head in black and then leave the two little circles again, just like we did for the ladybird, for the bee's eyes. Since we've done the black head on our bee, we can get our white paint and paintbrush and just simply do two little white dots around the eyes of the bee, just so that these really stand out nicely. There we go, so one little white dot and the other white dot. He looks so cute, doesn't he? And for our final stone, I thought we should do something a little bit different and draw a beautiful butterfly. Now I've done this with my Sharpie and it's really easy to do. All you need to do is draw a line down the centre to make the butterfly's body, and then two kind of bee shapes each side of the body to make the wings, and finally just two little lines here to make the antennae. And now we can get painting our little butterfly. I found this beautiful blue colour which I thought would work really, really nicely on my butterfly. So now I'm going to start painting. I'm just being really careful to stay in the lines of my butterfly that I drew. And there we go, how beautiful is that colour? We're going to leave her to dry for a little bit of time and then give her some pretty decoration on top. Now that our blue paint has dried on our butterfly, I'm going to get some white paint again and just do some really pretty white spots on the wings of my butterfly. There we go, so that's one side and then the other. It's really useful having a tiny paintbrush to do stuff like this. And here we go, our gorgeous little stone animals. I'm going to take these down in my garden and find somewhere to put them. So at the bottom of my garden is a river and it's such a peaceful place to be. I thought it was a perfect place to put my little stone animals. I think they look so cute and gorgeous here. And that's a wrap. I hope that you guys have enjoyed today and enjoy creating your stone animals as much as I have. I would love to see some pictures of yours, so please do send them to me on my Instagram at hannahwalker.tv. I hope that you guys have a lovely week and I will see you very soon. Bye!